And so, with the ashes of the Adventurers Guild still smouldering, our hero set off to find Wringneck, the wily defender of Wellbalm. Little knowing, it was the first step on the road to the end of the world.
Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry and it's time at long last for some more of The Bard's Tale 4, or Load Screen Simulator 2018, depending on what you want to call it. Now, I chose to cut in there, well, two reasons. Firstly, because I quite like the little introductions of the Bard telling the next bit of the story. It's a good reminder to the player of what they are supposed to be doing next, or what they're currently focused on. And also I wanted to see how this isn't right. Did I really come all the way back here? 12 minute, 1 hour 56 minute. 5 minutes ago? This ain't right. Have I loaded the wrong save? 1 hour 30, 1 hour 56, 2 hours 1 minute. Well, okay, so it is later, more recent. Yeah, okay, so I came back here for some reason. Now, I did spy something downstairs. By which I mean, I'd spied the stairs going down and decided I wanted to investigate them. But before I continue, I'd like to point out that I checked briefly and I have discovered the reason for the experience disparity of her needing 520 and him needing 270. The difference is that he is level 2,
yes,
she is level 3. Now, I didn't remember advancing from level 2 to level 3 at any point. So I had to go back and check the recording and play through the same segment on my other save that I did to try out something. On my initial save, that is. And I discovered that upon entering the guild with nearly enough experience points to be second level, I was given enough experience points to whoosh all the way through second level to third level, and 3 skill points. 1 for being level 2, 1 for being level 3. I don't know what the first one was for. Maybe for being level 1, but I wasn't allowed to have it until I'd actually leveled up, which is weird. So I'm supposed to be getting 1 skill point a level, so at level 4 I should get another one, which basically means when I blew all these skill points thinking they were all for level 2, I have to be a lot more careful with my remaining upcoming skill points because I won't have that many of them. So with that in mind, let's go see what's going on down here.
This sage can save the world. Only if he's freed. And that is my quest. To free him from his prison, so that he may save us.
What a story! I love it.
But there is no story yet. My journey has barely begun.
Maybe so, but it has so much potential.
Well then.
Ah, hello.
Hello?
Good to meet fellow seekers of adventure. I am Egbar Andros, known as Stronghold. It seems I've come to your city in dark times.
Dark times indeed. There's religious persecution going on, and I'm just going to check that I'm recording successfully, and I am. Right. Phew. Why, like everyone else I've seemed to meet in this bloody game, do you have a word name? It's dumb, it's unimaginative, and stupid. It makes me want to punch you in the face.
A name from my mercenary days. I was known to hold the line, and never break, and to close the gaps when others fled.
Okay, so it's a nickname, that's right. So, is everyone in this game using by names and nicknames and travel names? Are they not that attached to their own identity? Bizarre. But yet you say you've had a life of adventure.
I have sought adventure for many years. First as a mercenary in Sarai, then as a treasure hunter and thief. Then one day in a market in Gouache, I heard a song that told of a great sage trapped in an endlessly repeating dream. The song said that if the sage was freed from his dream, he would turn the world from the path of ruin. And I, suddenly feeling I had unwittingly been treading just such a path, decided I would find the sage and wake him and help him to save the world. I have been seeking him ever since and had many adventures along the way.
You know, that's a very interesting accent you've picked up on your journeys. It started as loosely German and now has kind of gone to Bangladesh or somewhere over in India. Clearly you're a well-travelled and cultured individual. What is it you see in this city, apart from the obvious, that is dark and ominous? Because you may have some interesting insight picked up from your various experiences with strange different cultures all around the world.
Murders, disappearances, intolerance, hate, the clash of the old and the new. All this is happening within your walls. It makes me wonder if the ruin the sage is meant to save us from is close at hand. If it is, then I must find him quickly and stop telling tales in taverns.
Very well indeed, that does sound quite wise.
Good luck on your adventures, friends. I hope you find what you seek.
And how about you, Farron?
Who? Oh, hello! I don't suppose you have any stories?
Well, not many, but there are many yet to tell.
Farron Brygo is the name. Impresario of theatrical entertainments and pageants of the mind. My company and I have performed before kings and queens on village greens and everything in between.
This game's made by a man called Brian Fargo, isn't it? And I think he might spell the Brian with a Y, but I don't think he does. That is obviously a nod to one of the main creative developers behind the game. And indeed, performed kings and queens on village greens and everything in between. Yep, game's been played by everyone. What sort of wonders have you produced?
We tell stories of all kinds, from tall tales of knights and thieves and bards, to poignant parables set in a world beyond the end of the world, to epics of gods and monsters, and those who wonder if they might be both.
Indeed. That name.
My family were bankers in the land of the golden sun. But I left that trade to follow my love of art and storytelling and entertaining the people. I have never regretted it.
I wonder if his family were bankers in the Orient. This could be such a blatant author insert. I'm not sure how comfortable I feel about that, but at least it's amusing.
I'm working on a new entertainment as we speak, about a band of bold adventurers trying to stop ancient evils from destroying the world. And I'm looking for inspiration. It occurred to me that the Adventurers Guild would be a good place to find some.
Basically making the game we're playing right now. Oh dear.
In my 40 years practicing my chosen trade, I have had the privilege of working with some of the finest magicians, storytellers, craftsmen, and artists the world has ever known. And it has been our continued pleasure to create together new and wondrous worlds for our audience to explore.
Indeed it has. Well, I'm going to leave you to your seeking for inspiration and go off and seek some danger of my own.
Good talking to you. See you again.
Now, there are 3 people here sitting behind a table. I did, after saving, come and speak with one of them. It was some kind of weird adventure review where you had to prove you'd done enough to level up, and it's like, okay, not quite. It's that bloody snow in summer song again. So yeah, that's something I'll be doing a little later on. The Diaries of Hnafi Oakmore, Volume 2. Can I turn pages? No. I swear the paladins are worse than the monsters they hunt. In the name of protecting the city, they have dragged many an honest family from their beds and questioned them at length, demanding that they report upon their neighbours' misdeeds and suspicious accusations, and threatening to take away their children if they do not. My God, that's a long sentence to try and read all in one breath. You do know that you're not supposed to you're not supposed to draw a new breath until you come to a full stop, right? My God. That is not a comfortable sentence length for someone with asthma as bad as mine. Okay. Thus do the paladins breed in Skara Brae a climate of fear, where every man suspects his friends, even his own family, of being a witch or a spy, so that, to escape the Inquisition, everyone runs to the temple to inform on their nearest and dearest. It is a sad, dark time. I fear for the soul of the city. I fear indeed with sentences like that. Lady, you don't have the weird blue dots, so you are completely incapable of being interacted with. And there's this fellow here. I think I'll want to hold off and talk to him later, just in the interest of making some headway in this investigation. Yes, I will submit myself to another loading screen. Now, there's something that concerns me about the dwarfs in this game, as evidenced over here on the left. It's not the fact they're blue, not the fact they're beardless, not the fact they all seem to have exactly the same hairstyle. It's the fact that they're rather tall for dwarfs. They're almost normal human size. They're like half a head shorter to a head shorter at best, and you kind of want a dwarf to be like somewhere in the waist high to armpit high category, otherwise it just feels like a small human. You know, it doesn't feel like a different kind of beast or creature at all, just a slightly shorter or slightly taller person. It's like, no, they're basically, I mean, are we going back to like the Anglo-Saxon dwarf here or something? That's more like dwarf. It's spelled D-W-E-O-R-G-H. I don't know. Or more like a Scottish variant. You notice they're all blue, so they're like permanently woaded up, ready to fight as well. I suppose we'll find out when we meet him. We've had lots of foreshadowing of this dwarf. Apparently he rescued the bard who's selling instruments outside, and he's left a notice about always being up for a fight on the notice board. That is just over here. But yes, we have people to rescue. There's been abduction.
Right in front of me. I didn't know whether to
And
stay in the camp.
alright, pal. I don't believe we have that key. And we are looking to rescue. Wait. Follow the blood trails, and they brought us to here. Ah, yeah, they seem to have doubled back to an area we had already previously examined. Where this save game place is. I imagine at some point I'm going to have to draw the
Stop
power
a
from the
minute.
bottle.
There's an old trout cache round here somewhere. Before
Yeah, I know the message about it was on load screens. You got a new song of exploration. When you sing Heidi Bide, not even Heidi Bidey, Heidi Bide, near Trow Graffiti, it will make an eye appear near the graffiti and near a hidden cache. But be quick, if you're too slow, the cache will transform back and become hidden again.
face these kidnappers, we might want to stock up on a few necessaries. Look for a chalk mark.
Right, yeah. Alright. So we got some fairy dust, which is probably a crafting ingredient. will-o'-the-wisps leave this stuff behind? It's a topic of much debate as to what exactly it is. It might be best not to think about. Best not to think about it. Grappling hook. Didn't we buy one of those at great price? Yes, we did. Seems to come with a rope included. And some caltrops. Oh god, those are going to be fun. Let us...
Eh?
Yeah, you pal. You got caltrops already.
Ready.
And you got that tankard. Okay. We're good. We're good. Did I move this previously? It seems I did. We'll have to watch out for
Here,
lots
you'll
of
need this
danger.
to hook that bit that sticks out up there.
Oh, that! Yeah, no kidding. But for now, make an offering. What would I offer? Apparently no. I mean, the fairy dust maybe. But it's 2 items, and I have no idea what this is. I suspect this is very trial and error, and the runes are not very readable. Right. There we go. And let's climb on up. Huh? And see what we find here. I wish the blue circles were a little less obvious, because it's feeling kind of like the easy mode that a lot of recent games have kind of gone for. With the
Gone into Scarabray above. Dangerous ground for a trow these days. We best be careful.
2 facans. Yeah, but a lot of games have recently gone for lots of really obvious signposting and showing things off. Hey! Absolutely. That was locked. Well, let's clamber up the ladder and see where we get to. This is hopefully an area we've been before. Or at least rather close to one. I'm thinking because of the where we came down, we might be in that inaccessible area we couldn't get to before because the people were blocking it off. Actually, it'll depend on the orientation of where we came down, because they might have rotated. Yeah. Tricky. But we're hot on the tail of some kidnappers. We're looking to rescue the abductees, or at least find out what's happened to them. Nope, we're on the other one. Okay. This one could be dangerous, so I'm not going to consume the power. Right. So there's a spot up there for a grappling hook. There's probably some way across to that green thing, but not from here just yet. There's our way back down, and that dark plank looks like a gap in the platform. This is where we are going to sing a song, because I am not a fool. Right. More caltrops, we're getting a lot of those. An elixir of focus grants its user heightened focus for a short period of time, making it quite popular at the University of Scarabray during dissertation time. Lesser elixir of battle ready, 1 skill point, 25% chance to increase intelligence for 2 turns, okay. Dragon's Bile Bomb. Acid, okay, yeah. 3 bile puddles that last for 2 turns, yuck. Okay, we'll take those. And then punch some boxes in. I swear, these are like those old orange boxes that are like basically made of balsa wood. That's a lot of singing. Is that person on the chair one of the people we want to rescue? I don't know. The blood goes that way, so let's presume not. I don't think we want to move this. I think this is a trap and will lead us into great danger. Oh, it is a role-playing game, you know. Hello people, don't mind me, you can't see me, I'm not here, I'm just vandalising all the local storage containers.
How can they stop us? The Einar must sail. It's in our blood.
Alright, let's see. Weathered. Weathered. Okay. So, the helm is of the same quality and will not be an improvement.
What can I do?
I will be looking for somewhere to offload... Oh wait, yeah, back at the camp. I really want to go in here, but I think I should not. I'm gonna just follow these blood trails instead. Yeah. Good call, and we're not going there yet, by the way. Right.
Let us show these villains the folly of their ways.
We've been... Yep.
Last chance to run, you cravens.
Oh, well, if you're gonna be like that...
What's the matter? You chicken?
What should I do?
Right.
Ready for orders.
Time to get to work.
Now we've got to be careful, because they could do us in.
You want a piece of me?
And that's why I did it. Okay.
Yeah?
And I'd like you... Where's my healing potions gone?
At your command.
Here.
Interesting. Well, we'll just have to shoot him.
Adventurers!
Kill them! We'll make it look like they were helping the others.
Alright, well, we're just
Taking
going to
orders
chuck some
from a
caltrops
human.
down here. And you can get the hell out of the way.
Command me.
Oh, I can't. Okay.
What should I do?
Ready for orders.
Well, I don't want to do that either. They both said the word move because they were moving. Oh, that's really bad.
Brothers! Sisters! Why are you doing this?
I beg your pardon.
An enemy is focusing. Enemies and adventurers focus when preparing. Haven't I seen this tooltip before? Abilities or while in combat stances. You can stop an enemy focusing by hitting with mental damage. Abilities that deal mental damage often purple and glow while an enemy is focusing. But we can't do much with that.
Here.
Physical.
Ready.
And
Ready
then
when
if
you are.
you could just... Well, that'll finish him. Although I sense we're not doing too well. Oh, we've got an extra one. Okay, sure. We'll just kill him then. Now we just got these two to worry about. Wait, that's free? Sure.
Away I go.
I mean, he is kind of hurt anyway.
You look me filthy.
That sounded really bad. Yep, that was really bad. Good God.
Stupid fools! Don't you know you've been tricked?
Why can't I use my healing potions?
What should I do?
Well, that'll stop him.
Pardon?
At your command.
I mean, she's going down now.
Aye?
Unless that happens. Yeah, that's right. I solved the problem. Although they're really badly hurt.
Thank you. Thank you. I thought we were going to die.
Mickle. That's almost Meckle. But it's Mickle.
Those sellsword tribes said they was going to leave our bodies here, so it seemed we'd killed those men.
Which men? Apparently it was dock workers.
They didn't stand a chance. Unarmed against those dirty assassins. It was cold-blooded murder.
Pretty much what almost happened to us, lady. You think you'd be blamed for this? Of course they would. The way the political tensions in this city are going, yeah.
Lots of blood and butchery being blamed on well-bought trow lately. Possible we can prove it was these sellswords behind it all. But I doubt anyone will listen.
Oh, most of them probably wouldn't. So what'll you do now?
Need to get back to Wellbottom and tell Cully.
Too right. You go hide.
Better leg it. Thanks again.
Alright. Rusty arming sword. Okay, so it's a portrait of who it came from. A wand, some coins, trowel squeezins, and fairy dust. Well, we want to get some healing potions, because we had some.
Here.
Where would a healing potion go? In the trinket slot? Really now? That's interesting. Right, well, let's eat up. That gets everyone healthy.
What are we doing?
He is nearly level 2, so I'm
What can I
expecting
do?
him to level soon. We'll probably get a big hefty bunch of experience when we go back to the Adventurers Guild. Now, what is this? Bloody hell. That's a lot of updates. How you do it, I leave to you. But Scara Brain must stop thinking of Trow as mischievous little good luck charms and start fearing them. They must hate them. And then we have 3 symbols down at the bottom here, which may be related to solving lock puzzles or something else. I don't know if we're going to get to take this with us, or if we don't get to see these again. I'm going to take a screenshot, just in case. Oh, and there's that bonus experience and leveling up that I mentioned.
You see, Paladin, outcasts and trow
Oh,
killing
come
honest
on.
citizens. They're all in it together. They want to kill us all.
Heathen trash! I'd better find some backup.
I'll warn the harbour master.
They'll come down here and blame us now. Okay, so we couldn't interact with those bodies at all. All that grindstone, all this or this. And I bet if we go up here, nothing. We want to get out of here fast. That is a setup. Basically, they benefit whatever happens. You know what? I'm very tempted. But I see hostility on the other side of this. Right. He gets a skill point. She gets none.
What are we doing?
Right. So we have Sniper Novice, Basic Combat, Critical Hit Bows and Daggers. Critical Hit Swords, Is he even using a sword? He is using a dagger. It's worth paying attention to these things. Swordsman novice, scrapper novice. 9. Killer. I mean, I'm thinking at this point, I'm thinking something defensive. So Constitution could be good. What have we here? Burglar. Can equip lockpick, okay. Spy. Paranoia poison, okay. Pirate, okay. Cavity search. Oh, he'll really be checking the dead bodies if he takes that. Intelligence. Isn't that? I mean, he doesn't really have much by way of spells, does he? Wait, two-handed swords is a subterfuge skill. I'm not quite seeing it somehow. Let me sneak up on you with this massive two-handed sword. You won't mind, will you? Crafting. Okay, so it's not the same. Alchemic enthusiast, master chemist. Okay, yeah, lots of stuff. I think the dwarf is supposed to be good on the crafting, so I'm going to hold off on that. I'm going to go with the constitution to give him that extra chance of staying alive for now. There we go. So he just got 1 skill point from going to level 1 to level 2. And so now he has a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And she has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So yes, for being 1 level higher, she does have... So this game does not have main character syndrome as badly as I thought it was. Oh yes, I was going to mention earlier, this game has main character syndrome because she is blatantly almost a level ahead of everyone else the entire time. And I don't like main character syndrome because it does mean that all the other characters are basically eternally stuck in some kind of game of catch-up or just being not as impressive. And in a game where you have multiple classes or roles and you have the main character who's just better than everyone else, it does give you the impression that all the other things are not as good or not as important as the one you've chosen. But that's kind of weird when lots of different things should be viable, you know? So, on that note, we don't want to go through here and fight yet. We don't want to go through here and fight yet, obviously, because we just get mullered. We want to head back. It would be nice if there was like a run key, but just want to get back inside. Get back to the Adventurers Guild. And see if maybe there's some kind of reward. There probably isn't, okay? There probably isn't. But we'll be heading back and looking for our next companion. Which, looking at the time, will probably have to be in the next episode. But I'll at least try and get somewhere safe before saving. Yeah. I'm on load screen. Do not torment me now. Okay, apparently the load screen is determined to torment me. Well, yeah, I'm obviously going to continue recording this and Darkest Dungeon and the new Pathfinder game. However, the fact that both Kingmaker and the Bard's Tale 4 were in need of some significant patching. Oh my god, what was going on there? That is bad. Hello. That was a very bad sound. Right. I'm gonna check the Wringneck suggests looking for his friend Dalgleish, who's been hunting the thief who stole his account book and who's been harassing his clients. The last Wringneck heard, Dalgleish was headed for the market. The market's kind of up there. That's up in the city. Roscoe, purveyor of magical items, been drinking. Go to his emporium, kill the bandits, ransack the shop, and place it. I think we need to head back into the Harkin's Castle. Yeah, I think we need to head back up into the city then. That is new. What happened? I want to know. Dangerous though this may be. Wait for it. Okay, no.
They're going to tear us to bits.
We're not going there. The game has explicitly made it obvious that is a very dangerous place to be. So we'll go back up to the docks. And sit through another load screen. And save at the save point up there on the docks, because that would be a good place to leave the episode. Yeah. And then I can enjoy the danger presented in the city up above. Obviously these elven weapon stone things I really have not got the hang of. They're obviously quite obscure. Where it all began would be the place... the one that included where it all began, I bet, is like where the game began, just to be a really meta clue. But I'm hoping not. Okay, well, I'm just gonna... Apparently I'm not gonna save here, I'm not gonna be able to, so... I'm just gonna stop recording here and prepare for some interesting fun in the near future. I've been Raphael Perry, this has been The Bard's Tale 4, I hope you've all enjoyed it, and if you have, I'll look forward to seeing you in the next episode. I'll say bye-bye for now, and cheerio!